Hello, I'm Luke Parikh.
And I'm Kate Matheson, and you're watching a virtual version of WCAT's Middle School News.
We hope you are doing all right during this difficult time. Zoom brings us together for classes and clubs, but many students have experienced several computer problems and Wi-Fi problems. WCAT's Nicholas Tepper has suggestions on managing these technical difficulties.
Thanks, Luke. I recently spoke with Mr. Colin Mackey on problems students are having with Wi-Fi and troubleshooting their computer. Here is a recorded interview of him.
The first habit you need to get into is just restarting your computer every day, because that will upload any important updates we may have and so forth. Secondly, when you're logging into Zoom, you need to use the Zoom app. Don't just use the browser extension when you log in. Third, when you do log in, you need to make sure you're logging in through Google with your Westminster ID. Teachers have now been instructed to not permit any students in who are not logged in with their Westminster ID for security purposes. Fourth thing you can do is simply position yourself close to your router. And people forget that router signals go through walls and they go three-dimensionally too, so that you don't have to necessarily be in the same room as your router. You just have to be in close proximity to it. The next thing is just simply limiting your bandwidth. Bandwidth is the amount of capacity that the Wi-Fi signal can have. So if you have lots of devices attached to your Wi-Fi at the same time, that's going to slow the speed of your Wi-Fi just like traffic would on a highway. So close any apps that you're not using and close any windows or tabs that you have open on your browser. Okay, so if you need help, you would just treat it like you would at school if you have a computer issue. You would contact the help desk or the IT department at help@westminster.net. And your third option, if you're having perpetual problems, if it's going on all the time and you just have an unstable system and you may need support from the school, you can have your parents log into WCAT web and check the parent resource page under the COVID-19 response. And there's some options of how Westminster may be able to help out in that situation. And the last option, if you have unlimited data on your phone, and you can, if your home Wi-Fi is not working, you can hotspot your phone to the computer. However, you don't want to do that if you have a limited data plan, because it'll eat up a lot of data. But if you have unlimited data and that's an option, that would certainly work and speed things up.
As you all may know, exams are canceled. What does this mean for our grades? What about the postponement of May TL? Luke, what have you found out?
Well, Kate, I heard from Miss Little, Dean of Academics, that exams will be canceled and so will May's ATL. With exams canceled, the 20% of our grade will just be continued with the work that we'll be doing for the rest of the semester. Although that this 20% of the grade gap is present, we will still be assessed towards the end of the year and really towards the end in exam fashion.
Thanks, Luke, for clarifying that for us. A wildcat in 7th grade, Buckley Wiley, viewed this pandemic as an opportunity to help others in need. Here's Buckley to tell us more.
I made the masks because I felt like it was the right thing to do. And also, I have the resources right here. I didn't have anything important to print, so I said, why don't I help people in need? The most difficult part about making these masks is probably the time spent to have to load the model onto the printer and remembering to press print every hour and a half. My favorite part about doing this project is knowing that I'm making a difference.
I know that I'm always in a good mood for a laugh, and I know that y'all know that too. So let's hear a weekly joke from Buckley.
Hello, everybody. Most people think that the word Q is just the letter Q followed by 4 silent letters. But those letters aren't silent. They're just waiting their turn.
Thanks, Buckley. One of the upsides of being stuck at home is that you get to be with your pet all day.
Hello, my name is Edu Klopek, and my dog Snowy is going to show you some tricks. Snowy place. Sit. Give me palm. Give me other palm.
Thanks, Edu, and thank you, Snowy. Well, that's all from us this time. I'm Kate Matheson.
And I'm Luke Parikh. On behalf of WCAT, we want you all to be safe and stay healthy. Thank you for watching Westminster Middle School's Virtual News.